In 2002, Real Madrid won the European Cup for a record 9th time. In the decade since, one manager has dominated European football. Few Real fans would have imagined they would still be awaiting their coveted 10th European crown. Nobody would have foreseen the rise and rise of Jose Mourinho, except perhaps the man himself.
Please don't call me arrogant.
Bloody hell. Come to England and see he's a special one.
His philosophy
We cannot lose.
is winning.
Box office.
I didn't answer to Mr. Mourinho.
Mind games? This was a game of football, come on.
No other manager would do this.
For sure the most successful manager in the game.
He's a greedy bugger.
Let's go. Good to see you. How are you? Very good. Difficult questions, easy questions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
This is the 10th season since you arrived in European football. Much has changed in your life since then. Have you changed?
You know, I have more titles. I have more money. I have even more desire to win than I had before. That's my nature. I want to do things well. I want to show my people that in life you have to have ambitions till the end of it. So I try to learn every day. I try to be better every day. And I have exactly the same or more ambition than I had before.
He's won 2 European trophies, won UEFA, he's won the leagues, he's done it all. So there's absolutely no weakness there, there's no area in which you say, what, is he weak at something?
Yeah, I can remember meeting Jose for the first time. It was when I flew into Lisbon to take up my job with Sporting Lisbon. I was met at the airport by the president of Sporting, who couldn't speak a word of English. I couldn't speak a word of Portuguese. And he brought along a bright young lad called Jose Mourinho, who said who he was, what he was, and that he was to be my interpreter. Remate, boa defesa. Bom pass, Rui Barras, segundo goal, jogo acabou. Good-looking guy. Told him not to stand next to me too many times. I knew he was keen, and I knew at one time he would leave me. But I didn't at the time think, you know, that he would become a great.
Porto was a team of kids where the coach was also a kid. 75% of the players were Portuguese, and the coach was somebody that nobody knows in Europe.
It changed the way that Porto behaved and Portuguese football behaved, because it was something completely different to what was installed before. And I think Portuguese football, you know, has a tremendous depth towards what he left over there.
When I arrived, I told him the first day that we are going to be champions. I could feel that with our quality, we could dominate.
I have to say that at this moment, if I am sitting here, it was because you know, Jose changed the legacy of Portuguese football.
In 2 seasons, Mourinho turned Porto into not simply the best club in Portugal, but Europe's dominant force. Their methods did not amuse everybody.
Well, it's just a diving to do, I mean, they do.
In 2004, management's most precocious talent faced the most formidable opponent.
And a little spat with him at the end of the game, because I thought that the goalkeeper dived when Roy Keane got sent off. I've seen it before from this team, and it's not acceptable. And I said that to him, and he looked at me as if I had horns in my head.
I don't think it's fair, really. I don't think it's fair.
When I saw the video replay, I was really totally wrong, because Roy definitely done the goalkeeper.
It's not true that the Portuguese player is an actor.
So what is the problem? A cultural problem?
A result problem, I think. We play without the pressure. We play without the responsibility. Tonight we sleep with some dreams.
If the two managers have their differences, it's maybe because they are very different men.
Manchester United appeared to have solved their problem until the second minute of added time.
Now or never for Porto. It's been turned in by Costinha.
A pivotal moment in Mourinho's career, followed by the first defining image.
Jose Mourinho may well have the last word.
When they came to Old Trafford and knocked us out in the celebration, it's an impact on your team. You know, you saw the celebration, they all rushed to that corner flag that night.
The players are heroes. They were not afraid of this wonderful atmosphere. And I think we deserve it.
I congratulated them after the game, and since then we've gone very well.
And Sir Alex Ferguson?
He only told me congratulations, and for me is enough.
3 months later, Porto would win the most one-sided Champions League final of the decade.
He will come to England as the manager of the European champions.
Roman Abramovich had seen something he rather liked.
It's the time for people to stop to speak about my past and to start speaking about my recent past. Because I did what almost nobody did it. Please don't call me arrogant, because what I'm saying is true.
I remember his first press conference, and I says, "This is a cocky bugger, him."
I'm European champion, so I'm not one of the bottle. I think I'm a special one.
Box office.
He was telling the players, "Look, I'm the special one. We don't lose games."
What's Jose Mourinho's one biggest strength?
Charisma.